Yo, what's up, everybody? This is coming live from the Slightly Buzzed podcast studio. Alright, fellas, so we got a different show today. This is cool. Me and Timmy. What's up, bro?
Are we going? Is this live right now?
I think we are live.
Oh, bet, dude. Welcome back.
I hit the button, so hopefully it's going. This is new for me.
It would definitely suck if we hit the button and nothing was happening. That'd be less than ideal. Won't be the last.
Oh, God, I hope it is. Anyways, Slightly Buzzed podcast, back in the saddle.
We're here. Sorry about that. Yeah, we took a little break.
Episode 23, though.
You know, we took 4th of July weekend. Just really enjoyed ourselves.
We hope you guys did, too.
Spent a lot of time on the water. That was nice.
You know, spangly and doing the damn thing, Independence Day.
America.
Yeah, America.
America. Fuck
Yeah. Shout out to all of our service members, men and women alike. You guys keep killing it. And, you know.
Was that a pun there? Was that it?
I guess it could be, keep killing them terrorists. But then again,
yeah.
you never really know these days. You never really know.
Yeah.
Do your homework, kids.
Yeah, we got ourselves a nice little jam-packed show here tonight. We got a bunch. I think we're going to stick.
It's going to be sports heavy.
There's a lot of sports going on right now, or a lot of stuff in the sporting world, should I say? And we got NBA quarantine bubble.
Yeah.
And they're having the issues with that.
They're having a bad time.
Big Ten announced that they're doing only a Big Ten schedule. The Ivy League said they're done playing football.
Well, they're bad at it anyways, so whatever.
I don't know, dude. Ryan Fitzmagic went to Harvard.
I love watching that Harvard-Princeton matchup every year. That one really gets the juices going.
It does, dude. It's sick.
You're like, all right, Pennyworth, let's see what we got.
Bottom of the dog pile. Prescott, I swear to God.
Get your finger out of my ass.
He's like, okay.
That's every Ivy League dog pile.
Oh, no.
I said it. Come at me. I want the smoke.
We got Patty Mahomes, the richest deal in sports history.
He will never buy a condom ever again that doesn't have, 30 holes in it.
He's got to drop that girl, man. He's got to drop that girl.
His girlfriend is securing that bag.
Dude, she's got that crazy look, too. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. What else is there? I think that's, we'll touch on a couple other things.
I'm sure some things will come up here along the course of the episode.
Cool.
But we got a fun one here, and I'm all about it.
But I think we should start off with maybe some Burr.
Yeah. What do we got to be slightly buzzed in order to do slightly buzzed. So let's get to it.
Well, I'm finishing up this bourbon here, so
I had a seltzer, Corona seltzer. Yeah, buddy. I'm all about it. God, that felt good.
I'll snag the beers.
Yeah, let's get some beers going in here. So, what you want to talk? What we got a lot of shit going on. Do we want to talk about NBA first? Do we want to talk about Pat Mahomes? Do we want to talk about? The NCAA.
I don't know. Peanut Gallery. What do you think?
Peanut Gallery.
Let's talk about that
Contract season.
This dude wants to talk money.
I want to put this out there first. It's so nice to have a lot of shit going on in the realm of sports right now because
I need it.
Sports is it's my life. It's his life. It's everybody's life in one way or another. So we got some big stuff going on here. It might not be gameplay, but noteworthy nonetheless.
You know, it's funny because I keep doing this. I listen to other podcasts and they make good points, and I want to bring them up. So I got to shout out Pardon My Take for this one. But they were saying, it's crazy because this time of the year I'd be bitching about, oh, dude, we forgot about baseball completely. We'd be bitching about how there's no sports anyways. It's like that dead period before basketball really picks. July? Yeah, the finals would be done by now. So, yeah.
They end in June.
Yeah, so it would be the dog days of baseball. Football training camp, nothing would really be going on right now. It's NASCAR season.
Football, yeah, you get NASCAR, which shit's popping off for NASCAR recently, and good for them.
Yeah.
I'm glad that NASCAR's doing good, doing well.
But yeah, so it's we'd be complaining about the fact that there wasn't a lot of sports right now, and the things I would do to have that quote dead period.
Yeah.
I would do unspeakable acts.
Because that means that you've been watching sports for the last 6 months. You're just like, oh, we're in intermission, baby. Time to gear up, nut up, or shut up. We got preseason football around the corner.
Let's go.
But speaking of football, Pat Mahomes, $503 million in grand total. Right? I think it was like the official number was like 503 with everything included.
Yeah, well, the potential to make
503 over 10 years.
12. It was a 10-year extension. He still had 2 years on this contract.
Even better.
So for the first time, what we're seeing is a NFL franchise willing to, one, commit to a player for 12 years. That never happens. That's never happened.
Dude, it sounds like a baseball deal.
Yeah, it does. And we know that those baseball deals never work. Look at the Tigers. It just look at even the Yankees had an issue with A-Rod's contract.
You brought this up the other day when we talked about it when this story dropped. Timothy dropped some knowledge on me and he goes, "Yeah, it's sick for Pat. Like good for him. Secured the bag and he's going to make a lot of money off of it, but contracts like this really just never tend to pan out well."
No, dude, it's super weird because like you'd think that having the cornerstone of your franchise would make sure that at least like other people would want to come play with Pat Mahomes, right? But the NFL's got this thing called the salary cap, and the salary cap's just like, no. I mean, he's taking up 20% of their cap for the next 12 years. 20% of a 53-man roster on one player. Something ain't adding up here. Tyreek Hill's going to want to get paid. Travis Kelce just got paid, but he only got 3 years left. Sammy Watkins, Mecole Hardman, like.
Is it the biggest deal to ever be done?
In sports.
In sports, yeah. Okay.
Maybe a soccer player, but I doubt it.
Okay, but in the U.S. probably.
100%.
Yeah, for sure. So, 12 years, good call. Oh, man. He'll account for $5.347 million.
Yeah, because that's still,
for 2020.
That's still on his the last deal he had.
Yep.
Yeah, let's see. In 2020 or 2029,
oh my God,
dude, in 2031, he's going to be hitting the cap at $52.45 million.
And with a base salary of 38.
Uncle Sam's like, I'll take all of that.
Yeah, dude. This is insane. Good for this guy, though. What's crazy, I saw something the other day. So his dad was a professional athlete. I can't remember his dad's first name.
Played baseball.
Yeah, he did. You know what he accumulated over the course of his baseball career?
Not that much.
It was like $2.38 million.
I'd be cool with that.
Yeah, but I was like, and he had an
11-year
MLB career, and this guy only made just over $2 million. Don't get me wrong. If somebody was like, hey, go play professional sport for a decade and you'll make a couple million, I'd be like, sure, that sounds amazing. I will definitely do that.
Also, $2.3 million during that era probably has to be at least adjusted for probably like 8 to 10 right now. It wasn't like his dad was like a superstar in the MLB either.
No, he was like a
I think he was a
bullpen
pitcher. Yeah.
I mean, good enough to bounce around from between a few teams and just do the damn thing, but that's crazy. I'm like, he's like, yeah, I did pretty good for my professional career. What are you gonna do? And he's just like, well, coming out of Texas Tech, we don't really know. Yeah, he's like, hold my fucking beer, dude.
Now,
and his girlfriend's like, hold mine too.
His girlfriend is the craziest eyes, dude.
This is our contract, Patrick. Our contract.
He's like, you see a ring on that finger? She's like, no.
He's like,
it's my contract.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's interesting because, like, obviously when you're engaging in contract negotiations as a player, let's say, someone of the Chiefs is like, here's a piece of paper that guarantees you could get up to $503 million. That's $500 million. It's going to be hard to turn that down. But there has been some criticism that because the majority of players in like the higher echelon, they tend to take short-term deals because who knows how far the cap's going to go up. Let's say if Mahomes signed a 4-year deal, he could get another 4-year deal after that and slowly increase the value over those 12 years instead of having the big number. But that being said, we have seen Patrick Mahomes have some injuries. He's only 24 years old.
Yep.
Ankle injuries as a mobile quarterback aren't great.
No. We saw RG3 have a tough time, even though that was knee. But at the same time, mobile quarterbacks, they have a tough time in the NFL.
Yeah. And so, risk-reward here. He could potentially make a couple more $1 million if he took the 4-4-4 route.
Yeah.
Took a couple contracts. But guaranteed
63 at signing.
Yeah.
$63 million at signing.
Yeah, and he's guaranteed 1.41 or 44.
141.428 million.
So yeah, I mean that's not too bad. I'd take that.
You can do a lot. You can do a lot.
You could have a good time. Okay, that's also after taxes 70 million. Probably like 65 actually.
God, yeah. I don't really know the percentages on that, but I'm sure if you crunch
I think
the numbers.
it's 65% in the highest tax bracket in America. We actually have an incredibly progressive tax bracket. Crazy.
Who'd have thought?
But no, good for him.
Who'd have thought? No,
two-
that's. I wonder what the next highest contract is for the NFL. I bet you that's got to be a doozy.
No.
Is it Drew?
No, you're going to I'm going to be so mad. Highest paying NFL contracts.
If I can type, ladies and gentlemen, we'll get there.
And,
I forgot the
dude,
F.
you are yeah.
It's these Mac keyboards, okay? Oh, it's
10 highest NFL. It's going to be QBs.
Oh, it's got.
Dude, I think like on a year-to-year basis, it's going to be like
Pat Mahomes, Matt
Ryan.
That's right.
Russell Wilson, Andrew Luck still up
28-3. Good old Matt Ryan. He deserves 150.
there. Aaron Rodgers.
What a
Jared
joke.
Goff. Khalil Mack, 6 years, 141
Hey,
million.
nice to see a linebacker making their bank. Good for
Aaron
him.
Donald,
He's a beast. Guy out of
6 years
Buffalo. Buffalo U.
Beast. Yeah, Khalil's crazy. Matty Staff, Jimmy G, Russell Wilson. I'd say
God, Andrew Luck is still on that list. That's crazy.
yeah, most of these quarterbacks are worth their money. I'm gonna say Jared Goff not worth the money. Jimmy
Went to a
Garoppolo not
Super Bowl
worth
in
the
3
money.
years.
His stats were terrible and he fell off.
Made it
after
to the
that.
bowl, baby.
Lost. Put up 3 points.
Hey, Joe Flacco made it to the bowl. Got a big fat contract. Look where he's at. Not doing anything. Nonetheless, got paid.
Case in point.
Yeah, I was gonna. It didn't really help my argument,
Yeah,
but
I
what I'm
was gonna say,
saying
Flacco
is
won the
he
Super
got
Bowl.
the
So
bag. He got the bag.
okay, we need
He made it
to
the Super Bowl.
revisit that 4-game stretch for 3-game stretch, whichever it was. I think they were a wild card team, so a 4-game stretch for
the
them.
Rams.
No, for the Ravens.
Oh,
Dude, Joe Flacco had arguably the best postseason ever. 16 touchdowns, no interceptions.
dude went off.
went off.
And they were like,
He's elite.
they're like, here's
Psych.
the biggest contract in NFL history. And he's like, don't mind if I take that and then suck.
And the next year, Kirk Cousins is like, I will do the same. Take
Dude.
this highest paid contract and suck.
Dude, that blew me away.
You know-
Who gives the guy who goes, you like that 80-something million or whatever it was?
84 or 94. 94.
And then a bunch of it was guaranteed too.
Yeah, I think 64 was guaranteed.
God, nobody. You should
Dude,
never
actually-
look at Kirk Cousins and be like, this guy deserves a lot of
Dude,
money.
Kirk Cousins the last 2 years, he's got like 53 touchdowns, only like 13 or 16 interceptions. He's actually had like 2 really solid years. He is like the
He had a good
epitome
postseason this
of
past
a
year too.
game manager.
Yeah.
Didn't they lose their only postseason game?
This past season?
Did they won one? 2 years ago is when they reached the title game.
Is that what it was?
And that was lucky. The Saints guy was like, I'm just not going to tackle him.
Oh,
Bro, you need to figure out his computer stuff.
I know,
man.
I know.
Kyle, where are you at, bro?
dude, just
Yeah, Kyle will be back next episode.
ones and twos, leaves us with
Hanging.
just hanging.
This is what you get when there's no structure.
yeah, you get
I don't know. I'm having a good time.
me trying to figure out this Mac keyboard. Okay, I'm a PC user. People, come at me. I want all the smoke once again. So we need the Vikings.
Maybe they won the wild card round. 2019, right there.
Look at this. Oh yeah, here we go.
Attaboy.
Show me more.
That's 2020. Go up to the top.
Ah!
Go back.
Why they doing this to me?
Just right there. Go to, yeah, let's see here.
Oh, that's just terrible to read. I know you
this
can't
is still
read that.
2020. Just go to
I got it right
Wikipedia.
here. Wikipedia,
Bang.
baby. Hey,
10-6.
somebody lied to you at one point in your life telling you that Wikipedia doesn't know shit. Wikipedia knows it all.
Okay, so that's the draft. Let's see. Go all the way down. Keep going. Game
Schedule.
summaries. Schedule. Chicago Bears loss. Did they even make the playoffs last year?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Green Bay Packers, that's an L. Lost to the Chicago Bears.
Okay, that's not playoffs, so keep going.
All right,
Oh
this is
my
a lost
gosh.
cause. Wikipedia,
Yeah, they made the postseason. Yeah, they won the
wild
wild card game.
against the Saints. That's right. It was
Oh,
that
yeah,
sick catch.
yeah.
Was it Diggs?
Yeah.
Stephon Diggs, baby. God, we should know that. That was a huge play.
And then they got murked by the Niners the next week.
Did they have Jimmy G at that point? Yeah, they did.
He only took him to the Super Bowl 2 games after that. But apparently to you, that means that they should get the biggest contract in the NFL.
He was on the list. He was on the list.
I don't think Jimmy G's that great.
The man got paid, okay?
He got paid, but if he makes that throw, they're Super Bowl champs.
And at the end of the day, so does Pat Mahomes. But I think I don't know about his girlfriend, dude. You brought up the fact that she's got crazy, like, written all over her. I've seen it floating around. Like, I've seen her out. Okay, after the Super Bowl, they went to a concert. He walked out. Literally, it was like, I think it was The Weeknd. And The Weeknd, pretty big name. That stadium packed to the T's, okay, to the freaking rafters. Pat Mahomes walks out after winning the Super Bowl. That place was the most electric it was all night. And she was just like, yeah, look at me. And I was like, she sucks. I was like, who is this?
She definitely sucks.
And Travis Kelce was right there, too. And I was like, okay, get out of there.
Travis Kelce needs to have a talk with his boy. Be like, hey, my girl smoking yours? What is going on here? Dude, I feel like, I don't know. That must be a weird life, though, to be like a significant other of a super
Just one of the most sought-after individuals in America.
Yeah, that must be wild.
Just got the biggest contract in U.S. history for sports, and you've won a Super Bowl.
Dude, what do you think? Sorry to cut you off. What do you think that conversations looks like?
We should have a baby.
Dude, literally, he signs the deal like 2 hours later. Do you think she like comes strolling in like?
She's like, hey, big boy.
No, I think she's the crazy that comes at it like a little more like subdued, like
You like handcuffs?
You
like handcuffs? Let me tie you down real quick.
This is not what I was going with.
She's like, you're not getting away from me.
I feel like she's just like, I mean, we've been together for a while, and I really love you. And I just want to know that this is going somewhere. That I feel like that's exactly what it is.
And he's sitting there, he's like, where is this coming from?
He's more like, because it's Patrick Mahomes. He's like, where is this coming from?
Yeah, friggin'. He does sound like what.
He's like, oh my goodness, I would like some ketchup on this.
You do that pretty well. Good for you.
Yeah,
that was nice.
I got some free time.
If I ever need somebody to do a Patrick Mahomes cover, I'm calling.
I got you, bro.
Like, and Kermit the Frog, so for that matter. Nice. Beautiful.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, she's definitely trying to secure that bag because he's got his bag.
That's just got to be a weird life. Like, your husband's like, or I guess if you're the husband and your wife's like, what was that, Alex Morgan or Hope Solo when she's not beating the absolute hell out of you?
Jesus Christ. I'd let her kick my ass any day of the week.
That's what her husband said.
He's like, dude, it sounds fun until it happens. Turns out she's got a hell of a kick.
No.
I'm just saying, be like,
you know what's weird, bro? How come I'm not even going down that road. But like, that must be crazy to be like, you see your super sought after, super athletic, super rich significant other just like go travel across the country and you're just like at home like.
And they're like, what do you do? And you're like, I have a clothing brand. Like something, you know what I'm saying? It's always something like that.
Nick would definitely start a clothing brand.
I would. My clothing brand would fuck.
Slightly buzzed clothing brand coming.
Slightly bombed over here.
God.
This guy.
Yeah.
That's a good question though, because I've always kind of thought about that. Like, what if you're a dude, you're married, like Serena Williams' husband? Like, she is the #1 female athlete in the world, and she just makes so much money.
Yeah, I mean.
And I'd marry Serena.
I do not like Serena Williams.
I'd be like, hey babe, how's it going?
I honestly
rub your feet?
I had no issue with Serena Williams until she threw that temper tantrum because she broke the rules and then got deducted a point for it, and she was just like, why am I getting I'm only getting deducted a point because I'm a woman, and this judge has never deducted a point from a man. And like in the past month, he had deducted points from like Novak Djokovic, Roger Federer, and Nadal, and everyone was like, or you just threw a temper tantrum in the middle of a fight, or in the middle of a match. Oh, dude, that means fight. Masvidal.
Oh yeah,
and,
dude, I watched it. It was
no, it's Saturday.
Oh no, you're right. I was watching. God, I can't pronounce it. How do you say it? It's like
Jorge Masvidal
versus
and
Diaz.
Kamaru Usman.
I was watching him versus Diaz earlier today. Nate Diaz. I don't know however long ago that fight was, but it's sick. Just for everybody watching.
Street Jesus.
My friends have gotten me recently into UFC, so I'm
Stout.
still a UFC virgin. I know you're probably surprised by that.
Don't worry, dude. We'll pop that cherry for you.
Yeah. So, well, cherry's been popped. Okay, it's sick. I'm all about it. I want to learn how to do the flying knee jab to the nose and break your skull at the same time. Like that looks sweet.
The flying knee.
Yeah, I'm here for it. That looks awesome.
Street Jesus on Ben Askren. KO 5 seconds. It was more like 3.5, but he came down. The craziest thing about that, I don't know if anyone knows what I'm talking about. Fastest knockout in UFC history. Jorge Masvidal hit Ben Askren with a flying knee. And then he's like on the ground, you know how that knockout looks. And he just came with an overright hammer. And
that's how I felt at Applebee's, dude.
Oh no.
Yeah, the wall like flying kneed me in the face, and then the bar stool like did the overhand hammer.
Yeah, he passed out at Applebee's once. It was weird.
I don't know what happened. I was just like, my half-off apps were like, you're having a bad time. Anyways, so we talked about Mahomes.
Yeah, but
Dude got the bag.
While we're on this UFC thing real quick.
Okay.
So this Saturday is a huge fight. And
who's fighting?
It's Street Jesus, Jorge Masvidal, and Kamaru Usman. And it's on Fight Island. They're finally doing the Fight Island. Dana White's like, yes, I bought an island.
So it's funny that you say that. I ran into a guy in Grand Rapids. This story has all the wrong reasons behind it. Because the only reason why I met him is because somebody said you won't go talk shit. Me being me. I went up to him with every intention of being like, I'm going to talk shit. Yeah. Crazy haircut. Nonetheless, turns out to be a UFC fighter. I don't know how big he is, but this guy could have ended my life in 2 seconds. Nonetheless, follow him on Instagram. I hung out with him for a little while that night. We got to talking. He's a cool dude. And he posted the other day, and he was like, so Fight Island, he's like, that's sweet. He's like, I'm glad that the UFC is able to get these fights going. He's like, but I fought outside before in a similar environment, and it was terrible. He's like, it was the worst experience for fighting I've ever had.
Yeah, I mean, tropical islands can be a little humid.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, any grappling game's going to be...
They're just going to be all slippery.
Yeah.
Nonetheless.
Dude, what's that Family Guy skit with the guy covered in butter and the guy covered in peanut butter? No, it's just guy covered in peanut butter.
I have no idea, dude, but we should cover you in peanut butter and see what you look like.
Find a couple dogs.
Yeah, buddy. Okay, so you got your UFC fight. I know you're excited about that. I'm excited that you're excited because I like you.
Yeah, dude. I like you too.
Nonetheless. So yeah, peanut butter jelly time. Are you kidding me? You're about to show me this skit?
No, dude, not peanut butter. Did I?
He goes peanut butter Family Guy. What do you think you're gonna get?
Slippery guy.
I see no peanut butter. I see bananas.
Oh, it's greased up deaf guy. You're right.
Oh, Peanut Gallery wins again. Ah, there he is.
He just went. No way. Oof, my bad. Yeah. Don't know what I just closed out, but we're good.
Hopefully nothing important.
Fingers crossed. Yeah, so that'll be fun. I'm not going to be able to watch it, unfortunately. I'm going to be up on a little dirt bike trip this weekend, dude. Feeling pretty good about that. Yep. Pretty stoked.
I'm definitely watching the fight, dude. I'll let you know how it goes.
You buy the pay-per-view? You're buying the pay-per-view, right? Yeah.
He's buying the pay-per-view. I'm going to be in the fight, personally. I'm just going to walk in there and just be like, boys, I think it'd be way more entertaining if you threw me in there against Street Jesus because, let's be honest, it's going to be a show.
Do you last the 5 seconds?
I wouldn't last 2 seconds, but it'd be the sickest 2 seconds I've personally ever seen.
I think Usman wins. My predictions, Usman wins, Kamaru wins in a 4th round knockout. You heard it first. A right uppercut. Kamaru's a beast.
Flying knee.
Well, I don't think he'll do that. He hated Ben Askren, so there was a little animosity there before the fight.
Speaking of animosity, let's shift gears here.
What's
up?
We
got the NBA in Orlando.
We do.
And I know you love the NBA.
I do.
Because you're a big Celtics guy for whatever reason. I don't know.
Tatum.
Yeah, big Tatum guy.
Tatum
Nonetheless.
and Brown, the future.
So we got some shit going down in Orlando. These players, they don't seem happy about the food. Okay.
Or the accommodations, or absolutely anything that's going
They're staying
on.
at Disney, aren't they?
Yeah, it's like,
I'm going to Disneyland.
we're going to Disney World. They get there, they're like, Disney World sucks.
I'll never forget Jerome Bettis screaming that after winning the Super Bowl in Detroit against
Yeah.
Seattle. He's like, I'm going to Disneyland. He just ran away, and I was just like, oh, the bus is leaving the station.
He's just like, waddles away.
Yeah.
Dude, how weird of a player.
36, baby, chooching like nobody's business. That
True.
dude was a beast. They're like 300 pounds, 6'5", whatever you are. Here's the ball.
He was like 5'9".
Was he really?
Yeah.
No, Jerome.
Definitely below 6 feet.
I don't really want to get too far away from the whole NBA thing,
Yeah,
but
we're
I'm
good.
definitely looking up the bus. I don't know how to spell his name. There he is.
NFL. He's a big boy. 5'11".
5'11". Okay, what did I say? 6'5".
Yeah,
I was
6'5".
so far off.
You're thinking the fridge.
Well, I don't know if he was 6'5" either, but
I think he was like 6'4".
dude, yeah, you must have retired after that game. 'Cause
Yeah, that was his last game.
Nice, good for him. Way to walk off. Way to send it.
University of Pitt of Notre Dame, yeah.
University of Pitt of Notre Dame.
I sure remember.
All right. So the NBA, I like the fact that they're trying to bring it back. I don't really watch the NBA that much, but I really do enjoy postseason basketball. I think this has an opportunity to be really entertaining if they do it right, but it just is it's off to a rough start.
Yeah, I think there's a couple things playing. I think too many teams in 22. So you got teams like the Nets who aren't going to have KD, aren't going to have Kyrie, aren't going to have 3/4 of their starters. They're filling in roster spots with, don't get me wrong, Jay Crossover, Michigan legend, NBA legend, dropped 51 in his last game, but he's also like 40. And Michael Beasley, and like just names you haven't heard in years. And I mean, the Wizards don't have Bradley Beal or John Wall playing. It just seems like they should have stuck with about 16 playoff teams and just done the playoff tournament instead of the play-in rounds. It'll be interesting to see if Zion and the Pelicans and Lonzo can get some work in, maybe make a little run.
It'll be good. It'll be really good for all the young players. And
But-
it'll be great for players who are still trying to prove that they can play in the league.
But the thing is, like, I don't think that, yeah, J.R. Smith for L.A., but I don't think that this is going to be, like, anything that's historically looked at in a positive light. I think, okay, you won the NBA title in the coronavirus season, which means you won an AAU
There'll be-
tournament,
yeah, there'll be
essentially,
an
like a
asterisk.
really long AAU tournament.
It'll be an asterisk season for sure. But at the same time, I mean, like, why forego the season when you have potential to play? So I think, like,
I agree. I just think they're going about it wrong.
So okay, that's fair. Let me ask you this: how do you go about it right, in your eyes?
Well, first off, you don't go to Disney in the Corona capital of the States.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that plan backfired.
You go to Vegas in the middle of nowhere. You know, right outside, like 4 or 5 miles from the Strip.
Little pop-up basketball.
100%. They can stay in there. Vegas is really high. They haven't had too many cases. So they do that. They bring 12 to 16 teams with the option for entire teams to back out. Because if you're the Brooklyn Nets, if you're the Washington Wizards, what incentive do you have to play? Your best players aren't in. You're going to be filling a team with replacement players.
I was gonna say, well, it gives you an opportunity to bring some guys. I feel like it would bring you opportunity to bring some guys up from the lower levels of the
G
leagues,
League.
the G Leagues. Thank you, and just give them an opportunity to play against guys who are in that realm of basketball. I mean, it's not going to be anything that's substantial, but at the end of the day, it's competitive
if this was a
basketball.
regular season, I would be completely okay with that. But I don't think it outweighs the risk of Corona and screwing it over for the rest of the players that actually have a chance to win something in this.
Well, you're already foregoing the risk of Corona by doing this in the first place.
Well, yeah, I know, but I think
So I think that just doesn't even.
if you
that
limit
doesn't
the
even-
number of teams, that's less people in the bubble. That's less people going in and out of the bubble.
Which is fair, but at the same time, too, I don't see why just bringing players up, giving each team an opportunity to present themselves.
I don't think Michael Beasley and 50 or 40-year-old Jamal Crawford and Joe Harris is going to do anything against upper level, Eastern Conference team. I just think it's going to be a 4-game sweep.
And you're probably right, but at the same time, too, it is what it is.
Yeah,
I just like the fact that they're giving teams the opportunity to actually bring players out and play.
It also would have made the entire situation a little better, scale it back, and be able to put more resources into the food, the accommodations, the training facilities, having less crappy teams out there and more training staff. You know, there's a lot of things I think they could have done a lot better.
Yeah, so I was reading, like, they're all bitching about the food, but apparently the food is supposed to, like, bounce back because, like, the first 48 hours were predetermined meals, like pre-planned meals.
Yeah.
Whereas everything is supposed to be, like, resort catered meals from here on out. So it was more just like, oh, we showed up and they just had stuff ready for us because we're all showing up at random times.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. Making
That's
these
fair.
on staff. So that's supposed to rebound. But at the same time, you know, I get it. I see what you're saying. I don't know. I like the competition. I like the fact you're getting the guys involved, okay? Whether you're old, whether you're young, whether you have skill, whether you maybe not that good, I don't know. Like, better than me. Get out there, throw a windmill. Do some random shit. If you get hurt, guess what? You got a full year, basically, to get back on the boards. Okay? So, go out there and give it your all. Put on a freaking show.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm super stoked that basketball's back. I'm super stoked that sports are back. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. I just hope it doesn't get shut down immediately.
It's
like
LeBron's playing, isn't he?
Yeah, LeBron and Chris Paul have been the two, like, most outspoken about this is happening. We're doing this. LeBron's like, that clock keeps ticking, and I only got 3 rings, so...
He's like, I already replaced my hairline. I can't replace my knees.
Did you see... Yeah, for real, though. Oh, no.
LeBron's going to walk through that. Jesus.
Nah, they're not even the best team in the West.
Clippers?
Clippers.
Wait, is Kawhi and
Paul George.
PG?
Yep.
Wow.
They're going to be sick.
Yeah, Clippers are a good team.
Oh, yeah.
I like
Will.
that.
Oh, yeah. Montrezl Harrell. You know, the list goes on and on.
What about Draymond in Golden State? Draymond's a beast, dude.
I'm not engaging in this
This
conversation.
man got the bag, okay? He got paid for a reason. It's because he's good. Yeah, Tim doesn't like Draymond.
He's terrible. It showed. He didn't have 2 oh my gosh. He didn't have 2 superstars around him for the if not 3 for the first time in his career. He averaged 4 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. It turns out if you just are able to hold the ball for any extended period of time while Steph, Clay, and KD run around you in circles, and every once in a while they just go, I'm taking this from you, turns out your numbers will look just fine.
Still hits clutch threes every once in a while.
No, he's never hit a clutch 3.
That's not true. You can't say never. Because it's definitely happened.
I don't think so, dude. Name one time that the Warriors are going to go to Draymond for a clutch 3 over KD, Steph, or Clay.
Well, why would you? But he just
or Iggy.
He's hit him. I know that.
He may have at Michigan State, but he also clanked.
I also just love the fact you hate Draymond so much.
He's not a good basketball player.
That was totally that was baiting. It was hook, line, and sinker.
He is not a good basketball player.
I was like, Draymond deserves the money. Trolling it in. Tim's like, big mouth bass coming up. He's like, oh, go. Here's why he's bad.
He's terrible.
No, you're not wrong. Nonetheless. Hey,
okay, so
for everybody who knows the rules, by the way, every time I say nonetheless,
or 100p.
Yeah, or 100p, fucking drink, okay? 100p.
Bottoms up, motherfuckers.
Yeah, you already know. I say it a lot. My vocabulary is not that dense. It is what it is. Come at me. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so let's see. Baseball's back, too. We've got baseball coming back.
Yeah, what's the deal with that, Tim? Drop
Oh, wait, actually, real quick, let's hear your NBA predictions. What do you think's going to happen here?
Wow, that's like asking. Well, that's
it's like asking Nick if he thinks Draymond Green's good.
No.
His answer's going to be wrong.
I'm going to say yes if Tim is in the room because I know it's going to be funny.
Okay.
Anyways.
Well, let's hear your predictions. Who comes? I'll give you your 3 favorites.
Okay. Well, I'll put it this way. I think if I had to put money on it, I think that the Lakers come out over the Clippers. Mm-hmm. So that's for the West. I think for the East, you can't. God, it pisses me off so much to say this because you're that asshole, but I'd want to say that Boston brings a pretty good team to the table. Are the Pelicans in the East? Would they be considered East or the West? Okay.
West.
All right, so we're gonna.
Okay, I'm just gonna throw this out here. You're forgetting Milwaukee, who has the best record in the NBA.
I didn't forget Milwaukee because I was literally gonna say Milwaukee.
You went to the Pelicans,
and then I was gonna say the Sixers. I can see the Sixers making a run, too.
Okay, here's the thing about the Sixers. They arguably have the most talented roster in the league, and they're just like, we all hate each other. So Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid's playing styles are just, they don't work. You can't have two post players. And Ben Simmons, you're supposed to be a point guard.
Yeah, he's supposed to be able to shoot threes.
You have to.
It's a tough scene. But at the same time, too, I mean, you never know what can happen in a situation like this. That's the cool
that team
thing.
can get hot.
I think that's what's so cool about this situation is while it might have an asterisk next to it, I think it provides a lot of opportunities for teams to just like get creative with how they set their teams up.
Yeah, no,
like, hey,
it'll be a lot of fun.
This is what we'd run typically, but this season, it's gonna go down in the books, but is it gonna matter?
The one reason why I'm okay with having as many teams as they do is because there's gonna be a couple teams out there who are like, what do we have to lose? Let's play balls to the wall
like
against
Ben,
the Rockets and just
try a three, please. Just shoot it.
He's like, that's
Coach, you mean step over the line?
They're like, Ben, take a three. He's like, how about a 15-foot floater?
So I shouldn't shoot from the elbow.
I'm on team Ben Simmons is shooting with the wrong hand. I think he's been shooting with the wrong hand. He's right-handed. He's better at finishing at the rim with his right hand. I honestly think he's been shooting with the wrong hand.
Tim walks in as his new shooting coach. He's like, Ben, I'm going to need you to forget everything you've been taught for the last 10 years.
No, you know that's like a real thing in NBA circles?
Sure.
Yeah, like.
Well, how long has he been shooting lefty?
Since high school, so 6 years, 7 years.
He's only been out of high school for 7 years?
Dude, Ben Simmons is like 23.
What's up, Ben? I'm 23 too. Come at me. Actually, I'm
You're
not. I'm
22.
22. I got a few days. F off. All right. Anyways, also, give me a ladder. I'll slap you.
You're like, or I can just stay where I am. Nut shot.
Yeah. Just like, I'm going to punch you in the face. Bang, bang. Like, wrong head, bro. Dick shot.
Who's man's?
Your man's.
That's true.
But, yeah, I don't know. I see that having a lot of potential. NBA, kind of cool.
You're putting money on. Let's say you're putting money on.
I'd say if I had to pick, dude, I'm gonna go with the Lakers and probably the Celtics.
Bang! Lakers Celtics would be sick because
it would be cool.
Tatum would.
But
not
I just
body
hate
LeBron.
I hate picking any Boston team because you're such a dick. Like you suck. I can't wait for the Patriots to suck.
Yeah, not gonna happen.
Stidhammer. No, fuck Cam. No.
Yeah. Just when you think
that
we're
hasn't
gone.
even sunk in yet. Those roots have not even entered my brain. We got Cam Newton going to New England. That son of a bitch.
Oh, yeah, we got a healthy N'Keal Harry. We got a healthy Mohamed Sanu. We got Julian Edelman at the top of his game. Oh, baby.
Okay.
Oh, baby.
You guys need to, I mean, Jules is great.
Oh, baby.
You guys need to figure out some wide receivers.
I just named two.
I know you only named two. That's what I'm saying.
I named three: Mohamed Sanu, N'Keal Harry, and Julian Edelman. Are
like how he goes, I just named two, and then I was like, yeah, I know.
Well,
and he goes, I just named three.
Two other than Julian Edelman, because he's considered a slot receiver.
You guys, hey, drink. I almost said it. Fucking drink.
Okay, dude.
God damn it! Hate Boston teams. Go Bucks, baby. Yeah.
Tom Brady, worst quarterback
Chris
in
Evans,
the NFL.
Gronk.
Mike Evans.
That's what I meant. Mike Evans. Damn it.
O.J. Howard, Cameron.
Who's their running back?
Braidman,
He's kind of a beast.
Rojo.
Yeah.
He's.
What did I say? Mike Evans?
Yeah, you said Chris Evans. Say no Captain America.
Captain America.
This
is America's ass. I'll stand up and show it to you at the end of the show, okay? Don't you worry.
I would.
Red, white, and blue,
I would
baby.
leave 5 seconds before it ends.
Don't worry, I don't squat, so I don't have an ass. I do squat. It's not good.
I don't squat, and I do have an ass.
Tim's got the fattest ass on this side of the hemisphere.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Kim Cam coming for that trophy.
That's what happens when you sit down too much. It just gets wide. He's like, hey.
This just...
Tim's like, what is up with this? Yeah, how you like that? He's at a loss for words. I'm here for it. That was funny. Yeah. All right. What's next? What do we got next?
Yeah. Okay. Let's. That was messed up, dude. I need a second.
He's mad.
We're gonna have to. I don't even know, dude.
We got MLB.
No, fuck the MLB.
What you want to talk about? NASCAR?
I want to talk about college.
You want to talk about your ass?
Okay. Football.
Oh, NCAA.
I want to talk about the Big Ten specifically.
You know
because
what AA stands for? Ass on ass.
What's the NC stand for?
Give me a minute. I'll think of something.
No cooter, ass on ass. That's Nick's motto.
Oh, splashdown.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, I want to talk about the Big Ten specifically here. Because today,
Playing
a
footsie
couple.
with me, bro?
Yeah, dude. You know.
What's up?
You know. But anyways, so today they announced that they're doing a 10-game Big Ten only schedule, which one makes me laugh at Notre Dame a lot because I hope every major conference does this and Notre Dame can't play any games because fuck Notre Dame. Number two,
like we're independent.
our Vegas line is set at 5.5 wins, so hammer the over for Michigan.
All right, well,
And
hang on. 5.5 wins. Let's talk it out.
we're not worse than.
How we hitting the over? Who we beating?
We have Indiana, Rutgers, Michigan State, Maryland, and
Every MSU fan out there is
Illinois.
screaming Mel Tucker.
yeah, every realistic MSU
They're
fan
like, he
knows.
smokes cigars with sunglasses, okay? We're gonna win.
That's what they said at Colorado.
He's fucking sick. He's probably going to be pretty good at recruiting in a few years, but...
That's why he walked in with the 93rd recruiting class.
Well, yeah, but his recruiting class at Colorado actually wasn't that bad.
It was
It's actually pretty good.
It was 38th.
For Colorado, I feel like that's pretty all right.
Colorado went to
Back
Colorado.
in the 90s.
Yeah, dude. Nebraska can do the same thing.
We were 30 years after that, bro.
We haven't been good since the 90s, and we consistently pull in top 10 recruiting classes.
That's an underlying issue. That has nothing to do with recruiting, I can tell you that.
No, I don't think Mel Tucker's going to be that good, in all honesty. I think they should give him 3 to 4 years to see if he can build a culture, but I just don't think he's that good of a coach. But besides that, we got those 5. If you telling me we can win one against Wisconsin, Iowa, Ohio State,
Yeah.
and let's see, who else are we missing?
Listen, dude, I love being hopeful, but wow.
Penn State. We've beaten Iowa
Wow.
and Wisconsin and Penn State. We got a winning record against Penn State in the Harbaugh era.
It's like going to the same bar you get thrown out of every year. But you're just like, you know what, I'm going back. They're not going to throw me out this time. They're not going to do it. They're not going to do it. I made it in 2013.
2012.
Whatever, even better. Next thing you know, you're face first into the curb.
I'm not counting as Ohio State one of the wins, but let's look at Michigan's schedule real quick. So we're gonna walk in. We got Wisconsin, Indiana, Michigan 2020 football schedule.
Look at that. That was no problem at all this time. All right.
Okay, so you're telling me we can't win?
Ball State, huh?
Okay, so Wisconsin.
No, this isn't updated.
Yeah,
we
I
still
know.
got
No, it's
Washington.
just the Big Ten games.
Okay.
So
But there's supposed to be 10, isn't
yeah,
there?
we're adding one west side. So
Who's it going to be?
we're
Nebraska?
gonna beat Indiana, Rutgers, Maryland, Purdue, and
That Minnesota game's going to be tough.
Yeah, so we got Minnesota. If you can take your bet at Michigan State. So those are your 5. I think we're going to win one of Wisconsin, Penn State, Minnesota, Ohio State, and yeah.
I would
I
be...
put money on we win one of those games.
God,
Historically, in
it'd
the
be great
Harbaugh area,
It would be
we'll win
so
one.
great to win that Penn State game.
Well, we're 3-2 against Penn State in the past 5, so
Well, I know, but last year was tough, even though we almost came back.
and most of their talent's gone.
That's what I'm saying. I think that's a good game to shoot for.
I think
That would be a good win. That would be a solid win.
In all reality, I think we beat Wisconsin, Penn State, and Minnesota.
So wait, is there going to be any bye weeks?
Yeah, there will be. There has to be. You can't not have a bye week.
I mean, that's good. I was just questioning. I don't know.
Yeah, there's definitely going to be a bye week.
One? They usually do one, right?
They do two.
Two?
No, they do 2 every 4 years.
So you do one, and then every 4 years you have 2?
Mhm.
Okay.
Last year was one of those years where we had 2 bye weeks.
God, I'm kind of mad that we're not playing Washington out of the gate. I was looking forward to that. That was
I
going
was
to be
trying
a sick
I was
game.
trying to go to that game, man. Tickets weren't that bad. Husky Stadium, sick.
That would have been sick, dude. Little Pac-12 stadium action. Walk in there, Big Dick swinging. Big 10 dick swinging. We're just like, we lose to Ohio State every year, but we're going to kick your ass.
They're like, it's cool. We would lose to Ohio State too. They're like, yeah, we lose to
Oregon,
yeah
USC,
UCLA.
sometimes.
USC's an interesting case.
UCLA is brutal right now.
Yeah,
Chip
not
Kelly's
great.
like, I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing.
Chip Kelly hasn't been there for like 4 years.
That's not true at all.
Oh, no, that's right. He's still
I
there.
know he was there
I
last
was
season.
thinking of the 49ers.
Trust me,
for some
I
reason.
follow their account. Okay,
Yeah.
I got them on lock.
Yeah,
the
Chip
Bruins
Kelly's-
are sick.
Chip Kelly's one of those guys. Who's their coach? Jim Nora. That's what I was thinking. Jim Nora Jr.
They got the Utes out there too.
Yeah, Utah's a pretty cool stadium. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's going to be weird seeing. I feel like the biggest thing about college football to me that I love the most is the atmospheres other than the big house. And, there's just like, it's such a great thing. It is such a phenomenal thing to have whiteouts at Penn State. You got
God, that's a game I want to go to. I want to go to Whiteout.
the running down the hill at Clemson.
Keep the ACC out of it, dude.
Okay, Clemson. The tomahawk chop at Florida State. Sick
ACC
too.
sucks.
They've won 3 out of the past 4. Yeah,
well,
3 out of the
Clemson
past.
has. The rest of the ACC's gay.
Florida State won the first college football playoff.
Florida State. Whoa, crab legs. Where's my crab legs?
I mean the W.
I don't
But
want to.
yeah.
I don't want to hear about the ACC.
No,
okay?
I agree. ACC's trash, but they still have cool college football traditions. You've got LSU doing "suck that tiger dick, bitch." Like that's great.
SEC.
SEC's sick. War Eagle. But I just don't think it's going to be the same without fans. It's going to be like watching spring ball, which don't get me wrong, I love, but I feel like the average college football viewer is going to be like, yeah, just not as cool.
Hang on. Here's the thing, though. People love college football. Okay, college football is like the opiate that they inject
But
straight into their
why?
veins every fall.
I think the biggest reason is because of the crazed fans behind it.
Yeah, but everybody knows why they can't be there. They're still gonna watch it. What else do they have to fucking watch?
But the final product still is going to be different. That's all I'm trying to say. It's going to be weird.
It's gonna be weird, but it's still gonna be watched like nobody's fucking business. It's gonna be like, what? I don't even know. It's gonna be insane. The TV, I feel like a lot of people are gonna view it on TV. It's the TV viewership ratings.
They're not
going to
watch it in the stadium, so.
Well, yeah. Well, we'll see. I don't know. They might.
Michigan already said no.
Okay, that's fine.
Whitmer said
Michigan can say
Whitmer,
that.
So Michigan State, CMU.
That's fine. Michigan can say that. I'm sure there are going to be other stadiums throughout the country that allow a certain percentage of fans to fill the seats, maintaining social distance.
Alabama's like,
we don't give a fuck what you do. They're like, your cousin included. They're like, we're winning championships, baby.
they're like.
The rest of us are like, you can only inbred for so long.
They're like 2 for 3 ticket package deals. Third free one has to be for your cousin, preferably first. It's like Nick Saban's like,
We have exceptions for second, but there is a charge. There's a fee involved.
no, dude, why is that a thing in the South? Like, can we talk about this for a second? Why is that still a thing?
Listen, man, if you go down there, there's not a whole lot going on. They're just like, what do we do today? Like, well, we going to go next door? And it's like, well, what are you doing? And they're like, nothing. Like, want to do it? No.
I mean, I guess that's...
Like, there's not a lot going on down there, dude. People get bored. So, like, what do you do when you get bored?
Okay, if you live in the South, which do you try first? Hitting up your cousin or meth?
Meth, for sure.
Definitely
That's how you
meth.
end up hitting up your cousin.
Oh!
You go from meth and you're just like, dude, I knew she was hot.
Dude, Wolf of Wall Street. Like, did you actually marry your cousin? Yeah, I mean, like, she was hot growing up, and I was like, I don't want one of my buddies fucking my cousin. So I was like, no, I gotta fuck my cousin. He's like, are you joking with me right now? He's like, yeah, nah.
Nah, I married my cousin.
What a
That's-
great scene.
That is yeah. Shout out Alabama.
Just weird.
Roll
Just weird
Tide, baby.
stuff. I can't believe that's still a thing. But yeah.
Roll some Tide
So,
over those bed sheets.
Oh, no.
I said it.
You
Mic
did.
drop. I'm not going to drop this mic because if I break it, that's going to suck. But mic drop, okay? You heard it here first. Slightly Buzzed Podcast.
Yeah. Well, yeah, on that note, I mean, I just hope college football is really fun. I
Me
hope
too.
it's really good. I hope that the, production companies do, pumping crowd noise because I just don't think I could do it without it. In all reality.
Watching the game, you're like, there's nobody there. Why is it so loud? Everybody, some guy's going to be in his living room. He's like, what the fuck?
Some dude in Alabama methed out. What is going on?
There's nobody there. It's like, I knew they've been. It's the cell phone towers, okay? It's China. It's 5G. The voices in my head are real.
Yeah, it's 5G. It's China. We gotta get rid of that TikTok app.
Dude, they're talking about doing that.
Yeah, it's definitely a CCP.
India was like, you're gone. And America's like, you might be gone.
Trump's like, would this help me win or lose the election? They're like, well, you'd piss off a lot of 16-year-olds. And he's like,
can't vote anyways.
don't care. Still don't care. I don't care. So, yeah, TikTok will be gone in a month.
We'll see, dude.
As it should be, in all honesty.
What, they were saying that they think it's like a way to spy.
It's 100%. That's, like, been confirmed for a year and a half.
In what ways?
Like, the CCP, if you read the damn user agreement that...
Okay, I don't have it, bro.
Me neither.
You've made TikToks.
I
Tim
made
shakes
one
his ass on TikTok.
This is allegedly.
Allegedly true.
I was just trying to make... My little sister was like, hey, do you want to make a TikTok?
And
I was
there it
just
is,
like,
folks.
I don't have a TikTok.
How old's your sister?
She just turned 16, man.
Exactly.
She
She's
out
in
here,
the demographic,
she
got a
out-
huge
she
following.
out
Tim's out
here-
here shaking his ass for tips and money. And follows on Instagram.
It's
What you should do for our
Tim
account.
at onlymans.com.
Tim's at...
We're starting it up.
No, we started his own
Onlymans.
website. Tim's globalass.com.
TimKardashian.com. Anyways, yeah, that's been a pretty confirmed thing. That when you agree to the download or whatever, they're
Like,
like,
track your location.
they're like, we have access to all the data on your phone.
So they know your location, they know what you buy, they know what you look at.
Yep, they know all your internet.
So they're
all
just
your,
like, okay, a lot of people watch porn.
yeah, they're like, we're gonna buy the porn sites, shut it down, then America will riot.
And then they're just sitting there like, a lot of fucking people use Amazon. We're going to have to figure that out. Amazon's a U.S.-based company.
all the products are from China.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
Bezos is just like,
Good.
slight miscalculation.
Bezos somewhere. Just, and his,
Dude.
he's Mandarth from Dexter's Laboratory. He's like,
He's like, yeah, I just shot up some
Elon Musk
semen
is
to
Elon
get
Musk
jacked.
is okay. Elon Musk is Dexter. Okay,
Dude, did you
he's
see,
Dexter. Bezos is Mandarth.
did you see Elon tweeted at Kanye? Oh, dude.
Yeah, Kanye's running for president.
Oh
people.
my gosh! I
Yay
can't
for
believe
20.
we haven't talked about this. You know what the craziest
Hang on.
thing is? He's nuts, and he might be better than Biden and Trump.
We might have to save a whole episode for that.
Yeah, next episode.
Stay
we'll go
tuned.
Kanye 2020.
Episode 24. We're
We'll
talking about
put the,
2020. Yeah.
politic cap on. And
I
fiddle
promise
through all
you.
the cap.
I promise you. Just be prepared. You're gonna hear some pretty obnoxious shit.
Out
Tim
of
is gonna
my
go on a political
mouth.
rant. It's gonna be one of those things where you're just like, I just watched diarrhea for an hour.
Educational diarrhea.
Green,
But-
smelly diarrhea.
Oh, what were we talking about before Kanye?
There might be blood in it.
We have to cut this.
We're keeping this.
Yeah,
None-
we'll see about that one.
Here we go.
What were we saying right before that? Right before Kanye?
Well.
Oh yeah, no, Elon.
Yeah,
So
Elon's
Kanye
Dexter.
Kanye tweeted like he's announcing his presidency or whatever, and Elon responded was like, "You have my full and total support." And then Kanye tweeted some crazy ass shit like 2 hours later, and
Yeah, he's
Elon
like,
responded
I'm
was like,
anti-abortion, I'm anti like some other stuff like birth control, all this stuff. And
yeah, and Elon just goes, "I may have misjudged our differences on policy," like the most basic way of saying like, yeah.
he was like, you
No.
had me and you lost me.
Oh, you almost had it.
He's like, but that picture we took was dope. Thanks for the Yeezys.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Crazy.
Yeah, so we got an interesting 2020 election coming up. We got an interesting perspective on sports right now.
Dude.
There's a lot of shit going on. I'm not really sure what to make of a lot of it.
Dude, I just had a deja vu.
Deja who?
Deja you, dude.
Deja you?
No, I just had a deja vu. That's crazy, man.
What'd you have? What was it about?
Like the thing we just talked about. Like, seen it before. 100%.
Yeah, because it's a simulation, dude, okay? And guess what?
There
We're
was a
cracking the
glitch.
code. Slightly Buzzed is cracking the mother effing code.
They're like, you guys get drunk, but not too drunk.
They're like, so you can see through the bullshit. And we're like, yes.
We're like,
We also spew a lot of it, too.
yeah, probably won't remember it tomorrow, but yeah.
They're like, perfect. Flash.
Real quick before we wrap this up, I do want to give a shout out to this Java Latte cold
Yeah.
brew milk stout.
It's been a minute since we've done a stout.
Delicious.
Yeah, it was actually.
This has been awesome.
I might have a little one before bed. Is a night. Wait, what's my time?
We can split this one.
Okay, yeah, there's one left. Okay, that's good.
I just opened it.
Yeah,
This
so
is
Java
from-
Latte Cold Brew Milk Stout.
From Victory Brewing.
Well, victory sounds like a win to me.
Crafted with local artisan coffee. We're always exploring fresh ways to brew, and this one,
sweet
we're
Jesus.
bringing the Java.
Who would have known? A milk stout has lactose in it. Who'd have thought?
Oh, no.
It's
Yep.
about to be nuclear fallout. Hide your kids. Hide your wife. It's going kaboom.
No, dude.
You heard it here first. But yeah,
Oh, my gosh.
episode 23 in the books.
That was fun. If
Java
if
latte.
you didn't like sports, I'm sorry, but if
I'm
you don't
not.
like sports, then you suck.
Yeah, exactly. Shit's going on. You need to know about this, okay? We're here to
Yeah.
bring it to you.
But yeah, I mean, quick. Let's get.
8.2%.
Yeah.
Dude, I am in the bag is sealed and tied.
We tied one on while being in the bag.
It's garbage day, dude. You guys are dragging me to the curb right now. Like, it's gonna blow up in a second.
The garbage man just in the morning. He's like, Jesus Christ.
He's like,
It's like the 4:30 a.m. pickup. Tossed in the back. He just goes, I hate life.
he's just like, that must have been some
Nick's
party.
like laying in his bed like.
Tough scene.
But yeah,
All right, episode 23, Slightly Buzzed podcast. It was a good one.
It was fun, man.
We missed
This was
ones and
fun.
twos. We missed ones and twos for this one, but it was a good one.
Kyle will be back for the next episode. We
Y'all.
got some big announcements for y'all. Hats are coming in. Koozies are coming in. Shirts are still in mediation.
Big shit going down.
So thank you guys for your patience on getting this episode out. Needed a little break. Enjoyed
Yep.
the 4th of July.
Creative
Chris America,
juices.
Fuck yeah.
Creative juices don't just happen.
And yeah, other than that, you got anything else, bud?
I don't. Y'all have a good one. Stay slightly buzzed.
Take care, y'all.
Aye.